Welcome back to the USA English podcast. We are absolutely delighted to have you with us today. I'm Erica.
And I'm Marco. On this channel, our mission is to help you speak English naturally, clearly, and with confidence through authentic, real-life conversations. We use straightforward language, practical topics, and friendly dialogues so you can practice every day.
Today's subject is incredibly useful for everyday life. We're discussing how to initiate a conversation in English. This is a significant topic because many learners know vocabulary, but the very first sentence feels intimidating.
Exactly. You might understand English quite well, but when you actually need to speak to someone new, your mind suddenly goes blank.
Yes, your brain says, I know English. Then a real person appears and your brain says, actually, maybe not.
That happens to so many people. It even happens to me sometimes, and I'm here talking all day.
In this lesson, we'll demonstrate how to start a conversation, what to say initially, how to maintain it, and how to come across as friendly without using complicated English. We'll also address awkward moments, small talk, follow-up questions, and what to do when your mind goes empty.
So if you want to stop only saying hi and then feeling stuck, this lesson is designed for you.
If you enjoy our lessons, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you never miss our next English practice session.
All right, let's dive in. Erica, how are you feeling today?
I'm doing well, but a little socially drained.
Socially drained. Why is that?
Because I had too many conversations this weekend. I went to a friend's birthday dinner on Saturday, and there were about 15 people there.
That's a lot of socializing.
Exactly, and half of them were strangers. The first few minutes were fine, but then I started forgetting names and smiling excessively.
That is a very real problem.
Thank you. I appreciate the support. I'm feeling good today. Calm, focused, and prepared. I made tea, went over some notes, and replied to a few messages before we started.
That sounds very organized.
I know. What did you do this weekend?
On Saturday, I attended a small book event. On Sunday, I met a friend for coffee.
Did you talk to any new people at the book event?
Yes, actually. I spoke with 2 people about reading habits and language learning.
That sounds smooth.
It feels smoother because I use simple questions. I have a bit of a system now.
So you have a strategy. My system is weaker. What's your approach?
I say hello and then hope my next sentence magically appears.
And does it work?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Speaking of hello, first sentences, and those awkward first few seconds, today we're focusing on how to start a conversation in English.
Yes, and we're going to make it easier, simpler, and less intimidating.
Let's begin with the fundamental question. Why is starting a conversation so difficult for many learners?
I think the opening line feels very important. People believe it must be perfect.
Exactly. They think the first words must be flawless, and then they end up saying nothing.
Yes, but the truth is that most conversations begin with very simple English.
That's encouraging news.
Very encouraging. You don't need a perfect opening line. You just need a simple one.
So, what's the easiest conversation starter?
Hi. That's it.
That's all?
Yes, hi is enough to get started.
That feels almost too simple.
Simple is powerful. Then you add one more small thing, like, how are you?
Yes. Or, hi, how's your day going? Or, hi, is this seat taken?
Oh, that one is very useful, especially in cafes, trains, waiting rooms, and classrooms.
So, starting a conversation is often just one short sentence about the situation.
Exactly. That's one of the best ways to begin, using your surroundings.
Yes, if you use the environment around you, the conversation feels natural.
Give me some examples.
Sure, in a cafe, this place is always busy. In a classroom, is this your first session here? At work, how's your morning going? At an event, how do you know the host?
Those are very normal. That's why they work.
What if I meet someone at a party?
Then a very simple start is, "Hi, I'm Marco." Name first.
Right. Then, nice to meet you. and then a question.
Exactly. How do you know Anna? Or have you been here long?
Have you been here long is nice, easy and friendly.
Yes. A good conversation starter should feel friendly, not too intense.
So maybe not tell me everything about your life in the first minute?
No, definitely not.
Good. Another helpful rule is this: start small.
Start small sounds easy.
It is. Don't try to create a deep conversation right away.
So not philosophy in the first 30 seconds.
Exactly. What are safe, small topics? The place, the event, the weather, food, work, study, hobbies, or how someone knows the group.
Safe topics are like conversation doorways.
That's a nice way to put it.
Thank you. Let's imagine you're in an English class. You sit next to someone new. What do you say?
Hi, I'm Erica.
Good. Then maybe, is this your first class?
Excellent. If they say yes, I can say, mine too.
Perfect. And then why are you studying English?
Nice. That gives the other person room to speak.
Exactly. Open questions help.
Wait, what is an open question?
A question that requires more than a yes or no answer, like, what do you do? Or why are you here?
Ah, and a closed question is like, are you from here?
Yes, that can still be useful, but open questions usually create more conversation.
So maybe start with one easy closed question, then move to an open question.
Very smart.
Let's talk about work too, because many people need English at their jobs.
True, work conversations feel more serious.
Yes, but the language can still be simple. For example, hi, I'm Erica. I'm on the training team.
Nice. Then what do you do? Short and clear.
Yes. Or, how long have you been with the company?
Oh, that sounds very natural.
Another one is, how's your week going so far?
I like that because it feels friendly but still professional.
Exactly. That balance is important.
What if I start a conversation with a coworker I don't know?
Then try something light. How's your day going? Busy morning? Are you working on anything interesting right now?
Busy morning is a great small one.
Yes, it invites a simple answer. And if they say, yeah, very busy, I can say, same here.
Exactly. Then maybe I've already had 2 meetings today.
So I react and add a little detail.
Yes, that helps the conversation grow.
I think that's a big key. Don't only ask questions like an interview.
Very important. Good conversations are balanced.
Balanced, yes. Both people ask, answer, react, and share a little.
So, not question, question, question.
Right. That can feel too intense. What's a better pattern?
Ask, react, share, ask.
Ask, react, share, ask. I like that. For example, how do you know Anna? Oh, nice. I work with her. Do you know her from work too?
That's really helpful. It keeps the conversation natural.
Let's talk about one of my favorite problems, awkward silence.
Ah, yes, the famous awkward silence. The moment when both people smile and no words come out.
Very normal. It happens to everyone.
Good. I needed to hear that.
If that happens, don't panic. Use a rescue question.
Rescue question. Yes, a simple question that restarts the conversation.
Give me 5. Have you been busy lately? What do you usually do on weekends? Do you live around here? What kind of movies do you like? How's your week going?
Those are great.
Yes. And if you're at an event, comment on the event. This place is nice. The food is really good. This event is bigger than I expected. The music is nice.
It's more crowded than I thought.
Crowded is useful. It means full of many people. So if I'm at a market or party, I can say, it's really crowded today.
Exactly. That feels easy because I can see it.
That's why it works. Use what's around you.
What about weather? People always joke about weather talk.
Yes, but weather is useful because everyone can respond to it. So it's really hot today, or it finally stopped raining.
Perfect. Or it's colder than I expected.
Weather is simple but not silly. For learners, simple is often best.
Let's talk about body language. Not too much, but a little confidence in the voice.
Good point. Your voice matters. Speak a little more slowly. Use short sentences. Don't rush your first words.
I rush when I'm nervous.
Many people do, but slower speech sounds calmer. So instead of, "Hi, I'm Marco, how are you?" I should breathe first.
Yes, one short breath helps.
That sounds small, but important.
Very important. What if I don't understand the other person?
That happens too. Use simple repair phrases.
Repair phrases. Phrases that help fix the conversation.
Like what?
Sorry, could you say that again? Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you speak a little more slowly? What does that mean?
I didn't catch that is so useful. Very natural.
What if I don't know a word I want to say?
Use easier words. Say the simple version. If you forget photography, say taking pictures. If you forget accountant, say I work with money and numbers.
So the goal is communication, not perfect vocabulary.
Exactly. That takes a lot of pressure off.
Good. Can we talk about compliments? Are they good conversation starters?
Sometimes yes, if they're simple and appropriate. Like, I like your jacket. That's a nice bag. Your notebook is really nice. I like your earrings.
Those feel easy.
Yes, especially if you mention something the person chose, not something too personal.
That's a good distinction.
What if I'm shy?
Then start with tiny goals. Goal 1, say hello. Goal 2, ask one question. Goal 3, react once.
Oh, that's smart. A full conversation doesn't need to happen in one jump.
Exactly. Some learners think success means 5 perfect minutes. No. Sometimes success is just 1 good minute.
I really like that. What are your favorite conversation starters, Erica?
In social situations, I like, how do you know the host? In classes, I like, is this your first time here? In cafes or public places, I like comments like, this place is always busy.
Nice. Very simple. What about you?
I like, how's your day going? Because it works in many places. I also like, what do you usually do on weekends? Because the answer can go in many directions.
That's true. Weekend talk is very useful. People usually have something to say.
Even if it's just, I sleep, that's still a real answer.
Very real. Let's practice a full, short conversation.
Good. I need examples. Situation 1. At a class.
Hi, I'm Erica.
Hi, I'm Marco. Nice to meet you. Is this your first class?
Yes, it is. What about you?
Mine too. Why are you studying English?
I want to feel more confident at work.
Oh, that makes sense. I'm studying because I want to travel more.
That sounds very natural. Yes, short and natural. Let's do one at a party.
Hi, I'm Marco.
Hi, America. Nice to meet you. How do you know Maya?
We work together. What about you?
I'm her cousin.
Oh, nice. Have you known her long?
My whole life, actually.
That works well.
Yes, very easy. Let's do one at work. Erica. Hi, I'm Erica. I'm on the training team. Nice to meet you. I'm Marco. I work in content. How's your week going so far? Pretty busy, actually. I've had a lot of meetings. Same here. It's been a long week already.
Very realistic office conversation.
Yes, I noticed that conversation starters are not special magic sentences.
Exactly. They are simple, useful, and easy to answer. That's why they work.
Another important thing is listening.
Oh, yes. Many people focus only on their next sentence, but good conversation starts with listening.
So if someone says, I just moved here, I should ask about that.
Exactly. Oh, really? How do you like it so far? Or where did you move from?
Perfect. That makes the conversation feel real because I respond to what they say.
Yes. Good conversation is not only speaking, it's noticing.
Nice line.
What if the other person gives very short answers?
That can happen. Maybe they're shy, tired, or not in the mood, so it's not always my fault.
Definitely not always your fault. You can try one gentle question, but if the energy stays low, let it go.
Let it go sounds important.
Very important. Not every conversation becomes a long one. So success is not always making a new best friend. Sometimes success is just a polite exchange.
That's a healthy way to see it. What if I want to end a conversation politely?
Then say, "It was nice talking with you," or "I'm going to grab a coffee, but it was nice meeting you."
Erica graceful. Yes, very useful. So starting a conversation and ending a conversation are both skills.
Exactly. Erica, what's your biggest tip in one sentence?
Start small and stay curious.
Nice. Mine is, don't wait for the perfect sentence.
I completely agree. Perfect sentences never arrive on time.
Usually not, but simple ones do.
Exactly. You know, Marco, while we were talking, we used many useful words.
Yes, and thankfully, most of them can save awkward silences.
Let's review the key vocabulary from today's lesson.
First word, start small. This means begin in a simple, easy way.
A great life rule, honestly. We used it when talking about conversation goals. For example, if you feel shy, start small. And you can also say, I start small by saying hello and asking one question.
Exactly. Another example is, it's easier to start small than to force a long conversation. A tip: starting small helps reduce pressure.
What does start small look like for you?
One greeting, one question, and one reaction.
Excellent. Next word, friendly. This means warm, kind, and easy to talk to.
A very important conversation word. Yes, we said a good opener should sound friendly. For example, she sounds friendly, so people feel comfortable. And a smile and a calm voice make you seem friendly.
Very good. Another example is, friendly questions are easier to answer. A related word is unfriendly, which means cold or not welcoming.
What makes someone sound friendly to you?
Simple words, relaxed energy, and genuine interest.
Good answer. Next phrase, open question. This means a question that needs more than yes or no.
Ah, yes, an important tool. We used open questions to keep conversations moving. For example, what do you do on weekends is an open question. And why are you studying English is also an open question.
Correct. Another example is, open questions help people talk more. A useful note: do you like coffee is more closed. What do you like to drink is more open.
Do you like using open questions?
Yes, because they save the conversation when it feels too short.
Great. Next word, react. This means respond with feeling or interest.
One of the most important small skills. Yes, we said conversations feel warmer when you react. For example, when someone shares something, react naturally. And I react with really or that's interesting.
Exactly. Another example is, if you don't react, the talk can feel flat. A related noun is reaction. What reaction do you use most? Probably, oh nice. I use it all the time. It still works.
Next phrase, awkward silence. This means a quiet moment that feels uncomfortable.
Everyone knows this feeling. Yes, we talked about how normal it is. For example, an awkward silence is not a disaster. And when there is an awkward silence, I ask a rescue question.
Very good. Another example is, even confident people have awkward silences sometimes. A useful tip: don't panic too fast. Sometimes 1 second of silence is just 1 second.
What causes awkward silence for you?
When I expect the other person to do all the work.
Very honest. Next phrase, rescue question. This means a simple question that helps restart the conversation.
I love this phrase. We used it when talking about quiet moments. For example, do you live around here? Is a good rescue question. And how's your week going? Is another rescue question.
Exactly. Another example is, rescue questions help when your mind goes blank. A note, rescue questions should be simple and easy to answer.
What's your favorite rescue question?
What do you usually do on weekends? Very useful.
Next word, balanced. This means shared fairly by both people, not one person doing all the work.
Exactly. We said good conversations feel balanced. For example, a balanced conversation includes asking, answering, and sharing. And if I only ask questions, it doesn't feel balanced.
Very good. Another example is when both people share a little, the talk feels balanced. A tip: balance makes conversation feel natural, not like an interview.
Do you notice when a conversation is unbalanced?
Yes, it feels like I'm either a detective or a podcast host.
That is a vivid description. Next word, crowded. This means full of many people.
A useful place word. Yes, we used it with events in public places. For example, this cafe is really crowded today, and the train is crowded in the morning.
Exactly. Another example is, if a place is too crowded, some people feel nervous. The opposite is quiet or empty, depending on the situation.
Do crowded places help or hurt conversations for you?
Hurt at first, help later. The noise gives me cover, but the first sentence is harder.
Interesting answer. Next phrase, around here. This means in this area or near this place.
Very natural phrase. Yes, we used it in "Do you live around here?" For example, "I'm not from around here," and "Are there any good cafes around here?"
Very good. Another example is, he works around here, so he knows the area well. A tip: this phrase sounds casual and friendly.
Do you use it often?
Yes, because it works in many places.
Erica. Final phrase, let it go. This means stop pushing and move on.
Very important in conversation. Yes, we used it when talking about short answers and low energy situations. For example, if the other person doesn't want to talk, let it go. And not every conversation becomes long, and that's okay. Just let it go.
Exactly. Another example is, if your first line feels awkward, laugh a little and let it go. A useful note, this phrase is also good for stress in general.
When do you need to let it go?
When I replay one strange sentence in my head for 3 hours.
That is very real. Let's do a quick summary list.
Fast review time. Start small. Begin in a simple, easy way. Friendly. Warm and easy to talk to. Open question. A question that needs more than yes or no. React. Respond with feeling or interest. Awkward silence. An uncomfortable, quiet moment. Rescue question. A question that restarts the conversation. Balanced. Shared fairly by both people. Crowded. Full of many people. Around here. In this area. Let it go. Stop pushing and move on.
Okay, Erica, that was a lot of talking about starting conversations.
Yes, I feel like I've talked to people in cafes, offices, classes, trains, and birthday parties, all in one day.
Let's think about what we learned.
First, we learned that starting a conversation does not need a perfect sentence, right? Simple openings like "Hi" or "How's your day going?" are enough.
Then we talked about situation-based starters. We use the place around us. Phrases like, "Is this seat taken?" "This place is busy," and "How do you know the host?"
After that, we learned how to keep the conversation going. Ask, react, share, ask. That pattern helps a lot.
Then we talked about open questions and safe topics: work, study, hobbies, weather, events, and weekend plans.
After that, we discussed awkward silences and rescue questions. We learned that awkward silences are normal, and simple questions can restart the conversation.
Finally, we learned that not every conversation needs to become long or deep. Yes, a polite short conversation is still a success.
So the big message is this: good conversations often start with simple English, calm energy, and genuine curiosity.
Exactly. You don't need to sound perfect. You need to sound approachable.
Now, we want to hear from you. This is our favorite part.
Yes, because your comments help us create better lessons. Our question of the day is, what is one conversation starter you want to use in English this week?
I'll answer first. I want to use "How's your day going?" more often, because it works in many situations.
My answer is a little different. I want to use "Is this your first time here?" because it's easy, friendly, and useful in classes or events.
See, we have different answers, and that's okay. Different situations need different opening lines.
So, viewers, we want to know about you. Please tell us in the comments. You can write, "This week I want to use blank," or "My favorite conversation starter is blank because blank," or "I feel nervous when I start conversations, so I want to practice blank."
These templates can help you start quickly, and writing your answer helps more than you think. Yes, it helps us make better videos and helps you practice writing in English.
So please, share your answer with us. We'd love to read it.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today. We hope this lesson helps you feel more relaxed and more confident when you talk to people.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Click the subscribe button and the little bell too. That way you won't forget to join us for our next lesson.
You are all wonderful students, and we're always happy to practice with you. Keep practicing. Remember, one simple sentence can start a real conversation.
Yes, don't wait for perfect English. Start with real English.
Have a wonderful day, evening, and night. Keep learning, keep speaking, and don't be afraid to say hello first.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.